Hey, how you all doing? I'm working on a new project and I wanted to show you some of the things that I've been doing with this project. To start with, I'm using Synty Studio's construction pack. You can see that when I get into a vehicle here, using the get into and get out of cars script that I made in a tutorial. When I get into the vehicles, they have some cool effects. For example, there's dust that comes off the tracks or tires, or this smoke that comes out of the exhaust system. And then as well, the tracks on the tracked vehicles that actually move in the direction that you're going. And then if you're going to the left or to the right, the appropriate track will work harder than the other. So I wanted to talk about how I did that. As far as the effects, they're really simple, okay? I took the Unity Standard Assets Effects pack that comes from the free Standard Assets pack, and I put that right next to the tracks for the dust, okay? So I put dust there, and instead of looping through it, I took off the loop and I made the emission go from rate over time to rate over distance. If you don't understand that, that means that as you're moving, it's going to generate particles. So that's really simple. And I did the same thing with the smoke. I left the rate over time in there with a small amount, but I increased the amount of particles it would output as you move. So that already adds a pretty nice effect to the vehicles. And obviously that's something you can do in your games with whatever types of vehicles, or really even on footsteps, you can do these kind of particle effects. So that's just an idea for you guys in your games. The tracks are a little bit more complicated because if I move the tracks, right? So to move the tracks, all you have to do is move the Y offset in the material. But every vehicle that has this material is going to move its tracks as you move the Y offset. So what you have to do is actually generate a new clone of that material and reference that new clone when you're moving the tracks. So I'll have a tutorial for you guys in order to do that. I'm not sure when, because I'm trying to work out the kinks. Right now you can tell in the video that as I'm changing direction or as I'm changing speeds, there's a big jump in the way that the offset works. So I'm trying to work out those kinks, and then I'll have you guys updated. And maybe we'll even get into kind of a tracked vehicle controller, just based on the normal Unity Standard Assets vehicle controller. And of course you see these skid marks on the floor, these track marks, because I rotated the image that came with this. But this is just Nition or Nition, I don't know who it is, but I got this from his GitHub. This is a free package that I just imported into my project, and it was extremely easy to put in. So take a look at that, because that will take away a lot of garbage collection from the original Unity Standard Assets skid marks, or any other project that uses skid marks based on that. So check out Nition's skid marks, because it's a non-garbage generating project for skid marks. You can also see this excavator working here. That's just an animation. I've got a guy in there who has IK hands that go to the levers and stuff. It's not like he moves the levers as the arms of the excavator move, but his IK script doesn't work unless the player's nearby. So I've got like a trigger on the player where that IK will only work when the player is, basically when the guy is in the frustum of the player's camera. Anyway, I'm trying to keep up with the number of tutorials that I'm trying to push out here. I'm still trying to finish the building tutorial. I'm still trying to finish this tracks tutorial. And I'll be having some other videos come out as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. If you guys want to keep up with this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, obviously like it. If you have any suggestions for me as far as what I should do next, obviously ideas are like money, and there's never enough. So thank you guys. See you next time.